And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. What are you guys doing today? Happy Hump Day! Hump Day! How many of you guys heard that big ass annoying sound today? Oh my god. I don't know, a lot of people were flipping out about it, but you know, it was annoying at the moment. I got over it. As we all should. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you would like to get in on the free list. Where is my notifications group? How's thank you, Mary. Thank you, Jessica. How are y'all today? You guys are quiet today so far. It's like, come on, y'all, wake up. Go have a cup of coffee or some shit. Come on, coffee. Let's get some energy up in here. I'm going to change the music. We were listening to Heart Chakra, but you know what? Let's do some solar plexus chakra music. Okay, and get some of that energy going, because the gods know we could use a little bit of zing in our step today. Zing, zing, zoom, zoom. Here we go. Solar plexus time. You know, if that's not enough energy, then you bet your bitty I am going to. Hello, Heather. Welcome, welcome. Heather just got introduced to the quick and fast and dirty version of the witch. AKA, she's just met her. She's local to my area, and I'm like, hey, I'm prepping for my live. You wanna just FaceTime real quick? And she's like, you want FaceTime when you get ready for your live? Yeah, it's easier than typing. I got other shit going on. So she helped me light the candle on the altar tonight behind the chat. Hello, sexy oracles. How you doing, girl? How's that Cincinnati chili going? Y'all, Oracle set told me earlier. Hello, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Get a free one card. But yes, Oracle's confided in me that she is busting some butt, making some chili and spaghetti. I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, that is known as Cincinnati chili. Hello, Becca. How you doing, babe? Cincinnati chili is actually what we had on our Sunday fun day the other day. Just FYI. We, Diane and Otivia, otherwise known as Lily and Nona, had made the Cincinnati chili, and they even made a vegetarian, actually technically a vegan chili, which was amazing. You would not know that it was vegetarian. But you know what? When it came down to it, I'm a meat eater, so turkey chili it was. Wow. It was yum yums. What kind of chili are you making, Oracles? Oh, you guys should have been there for the big, oh, it's hilarious. Ed apparently does not like beans. That is Diane's husband. The Contini context. Ed Contini. Ed, if you're listening to me, yes, I'm picking on you. Okay. So apparently he's not a big fan of the kidney beans. Now, I agree that, you know, hey, it's not, kidney beans are not always welcome or wanted or needed in chili, but I do understand the analogy. I understand the context of it. Okay. Why is this not showing up? How weird. I'm trying to share stuff to my group and the internet's being funky. Oh, it's because I'm not on the internet, stupid thing. Why am I not on my Wi-Fi? Now I am. Okay. There it is. Trying to get my shares done, and I'm like, hey, how come I can't share to my other group? Stupid thing. All right. Hey, Alana, how are you, dear? Like, subscribe, and share. You're making both chili and tuna noodle salad plus the spaghetti. What is tuna noodle salad? I'm curious. But anyway, back to the kidney beans. So we were doing the kidney beans, and all of a sudden we go over, and the serving bowl that was holding the ladle for the chili had just a whole bunch of like abandoned chili beans, kidney beans. Thank you, Heather. I'll put you on the free list. Thank you, dear. So I was like, I started like, okay, I found somebody's beans over here. Whose beans are those? So we carried on this whole conversation for darn near 30 minutes about beans. And some of the innuendo was interesting. Some of it was just like, really, you can't eat beans? Well, who's gonna eat your beans? We're gonna eat your beans. You know, that sort of thing. It was kind of fun. I guess you had to have been there. Kind of like the Tomato Man effigy that ended up. Oh my God, we get into too much trouble on Sundays, guys. Let me tell you, too much troubles. This Saturday, though, if you're anywhere in the area, come over to the I-Square stage behind House of Guitars in Irondequoit. If you don't know where the House of Guitars is, that's okay. A quick Google search will get you there. We're going to be at the I-Square stage behind. You guys know my wolf. The old wolf will be playing. Oh, I guess I got to take the little special thing off. The old wolf will be playing. Look at that handsome man. I'll take him every day of the week and twice on Saturday. Saturday this time because, you know, we're going to be out playing. So all you weather witches out there, if you got some weather magic, just give me some good vibes for some good weather on Saturday. Because right now they're like, hey, well, it might not be so great. It might not. And it's like, no, you know what? We got some witches going on in here, and we're just going to keep putting out the good vibes. We're going to do everything we can to manifest some good day sunshine. Brenda, hey dear. Yes, I'd love to. Like, subscribe, and share, and I absolutely will. Let me know you've shared. Hey, Stephanie Thompson. Thanks for the advice that you were giving to Artemis earlier, by the way. Appreciate you. That was very sweet of you. Becca, not too good, got kicked out of the Oxford house yesterday. Do you know why did you get kicked out? Because you weren't going to meetings, and somebody lied and said I was stealing food, which I most certainly did not. Well, the thing is that, Becca, if you're not doing one thing that breaks the rules, and then somebody else accuses you of breaking another rule, they're going to be more suspicious of you and less believing of you that you didn't break a particular rule if you're already breaking another rule. So if the rule is go to the frickin' meetings, then Becca, you're gonna have to go to the meetings. Are you in a place? Are you, did you find a place is it like you're out and you have no place to sleep? Brenda, maybe you can use the bus or go online. There are online meetings, and you can get your sign-in and your chip through online meetings. If you can do this, you can do online meetings, babe. It's about committing to your best life and your sobriety, my dear. And you know what? If you need to talk to anybody about it, Becca, remember the wolf has been sober, clean and sober over 30 years now, I think. Or right around the 30-year mark. So you're still here till Friday. Okay. Maybe you can appeal. Maybe you can talk to somebody. I don't know. But, you know, do what you got to do. Even if you think a rule is stupid or you disagree with it, if that's your conditions for living there and being in a safe environment, then girl, do what you got to do to maintain your sobriety. And your sober living situation needs to be more important to you than anything else. Hey, Gia, how you doing? Brenda, did you get shared? Thank you, my dear. How about you, Gia? Are you a sharer too? So yes, you will see our empathy exercise for today. 1, 2, and 3. Pick the card that resonates with you guys. Let me know which one you're picking. Let me see what one resonates for me. Well, for me, it's 1 or 3. So let's see which one. Definitely 3 for me. Okay, so that's mine. I picked 3. What are you guys picking? Oracles, I already put you on the list. I know. I am doing great, Gia. You had me laughing my ass off earlier. Gia posted something. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Gia posted something. She's like, imagine. Yeah, no, imagine this with me if you will, for a moment. Imagine going to a strip club and then while at a strip club being upset that the strippers are only there for the money. Boom. Actually, you know what? I have a button for that. I'm just like, holy crap. Holy crap. Actually, let me see if I can give it a close-up. Here you go. How's that? Is that better for you guys? A little closer up. Hey, Tamara, you're over your tantrum. I'm glad. I'm over mine. I was having a little bit of a tantrum myself yesterday, babe. I get it. You know, things don't always go the way we think they should go, dang it. I'm this many. Yes. What's supposed to be there for, Sarah? I is confused. So, yeah, it's because you didn't have a ride and you just got somebody with hair with a car in the last couple. So maybe, strippers. What are they supposed to be there for? Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know, just to shake, and they call it shaking your money maker. I mean, what the fuck? I'm sorry, excuse my French, but what the heck, man? You know, seriously. If the strippers are there to make money. Hell, I'm here right now on my live to make money. I don't lie about that. I don't lie. You guys know that. What you see is what you get. Who I am is who I am. Now, is that all I do is try to get you to give me money? No, we talk about things. We work together through things. I answer witchy questions and all that other sort of thing. I do teaching. I do my basic witch coach shtick, okay? Which is, you know, anything and everything, and twice again on Sunday. But yes, the strippers are there to make money, and yes, they are certainly not there for the food. Although, Oracles, I have to say, I've been to some strip clubs where the food was really freaking impressive. Seriously. Jamie, hey girl, how you doing, Lord Vader's wife? I saw your man was actually on the podcast last night with Wolf, and he was tearing it up. He was talking about a lot of good things. How many of you guys got to see last night's podcast? Holy Toledo, it was awesome. That was one heck of a podcast. If you did not listen to the interview with the Vampire Witch, man, you can go back on the YouTube and do it, okay? Go back on the YouTube and listen to the podcast because it was amazing. It was amazing, guys. And that is literally the longest podcast the Wolf has ever done. Uh-oh, she changed her mind. She chooses three. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Emotional damage.
You listen to it tomorrow. I know. Don't forget, you're a hummingbird turkey badger. Or hummingbird turkey wombat. That's right. Hummingbird turkey wombat. Not a good day ready for it to be done. I get it. Well, hopefully you'll pick up a few good vibes here, there, Jamie. All right, here we go. We're about to turn over these cards. If you haven't chosen, listen to my gooder grammar there. But that's all, folks. All right, my gooder grammar says, if you haven't chosen, then I'll pick for you. All right, so for those who chose number 1, here we go. 4 of Swords. And you guys, I don't see these cards until you do, okay? We see them together at the same time. 4 of Swords, okay? 4 of Swords is, you know what? You need to take a step back. You need to step back and take some time to just kind of chill the F out for a little while, okay? And allow things to be simply what they are. Self-care, folks. is not selfish. Okay, let me ask you this. I'm going to ask y'all this. Is it selfish to plug in the battery for your phone? Anybody? Anybody want to let me know if it's selfish of me to plug in my phone to recharge my phone? Anybody? Thoughts? Is it selfish of me to charge my phone? Oh, it's not. Okay. Is it selfish of me to charge my laptop? I have a feeling you guys are going to tell me it's not selfish of me to charge my laptop either. How about, is it selfish of me to plug in a fan and blow a fan on me when we have a warmer day like we did here in Rochester today? No, it's not. So why is it that you all believe somehow that recharging yourself, taking care of yourself, and doing the things that you need to do for you are somehow selfish? Why is it somehow wondrously selfish for you to take care of yourself first and then take care of other people around you? Is it selfish to follow the instructions that they give you when you get on an airplane, that in case of a drop in cabin pressure, a thing will fall from the sky, and put it on yourself first and then help somebody else around you? Why do they tell you that? Because you know what? You could pass out while you're trying to help somebody else because they could be fighting you. You never know. So at least if you've got your oxygen mask on first, you're breathing while you're doing other things to help other people. And since you're breathing, you're going to be able to stay present and cognitive enough to continue to helping other people and stay alive. Is that selfish? No. Jessica says, I've been doing that for the last 2 days. Lots of time for me. Not selfish at all. Self-care is not selfish. Okay? No more selfish than plugging in my phone. Now, if somebody's phone is at 0, context is everything, y'all. If somebody's phone is just about to die, it's redlining, it's going, danger, Will Robinson, danger. And it's like, no, we're about to die. Death is imminent for this cell phone. And your cell phone is sitting there at 100%. And you're like, oh, I'm going to rush over there and I'm going to shove my phone up in front of it first. And I'm going to get my phone, which is darn near 100% plugged in, so that you can't plug in your 3% battery phone. That's selfish. Okay? That is selfish. We'll just be honest with that. That is a narcissistic thing to do. No, I need to keep my phone connected. It doesn't matter, you know? You mentioned COPD? I don't know what context that's in, Becca. But yes, that would be selfish. And as Jessica aptly puts it, that would be being an asshole. Yes, it would. But when your battery's low and you need to plug in. And that goes for those who need plug-ins of the heart. Okay? Take your time to recharge in your way. All those who chose number 1. How did that resonate with you, people who chose number 1? Let me know. Number 2. Oh no. That's the tower. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, you have COPD. You're gonna be on oxygen. There you go. I get it. Look, the tower. Does not meet expectation. What is the tower? The tower is our expectational set that is built up. We have brick after brick after brick of our expectations that we have carefully cultivated. Here's this expectation. Here's that expectation. Here's that expectation. And we mortar our expectations together until next thing you know, we are up in our high tower. And somebody's down there going, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And Wormtongue and Sauron look down and, or not Sauron look down and say, wrong tower, dude. Sorry, I saw a meme like that today. It was hilarious. But Anyway, yeah. You know what? Expectations are only valid when we are able to clearly express our expectations to somebody or our desires. Let's put it this way. When we are able to clearly express our desires, what we want to the person that we would like to deliver said desires, and then that person says, yes, I absolutely will. It'd be like me saying, oracles, I expect for you to somehow get me some of that chili tonight. That's a great expectation to have. Is it going to happen all the way from Wisconsin to here? No. That's going to be a really quickly unrealized expectation set right there. Now, if I were to say, hey, oracles, at some point when I come over to your house, will you cook me that chili? And she says, you know what, Shiya? If you get your butt over here to Wisconsin, I will cook you the best version of this chili I could possibly make. Now I have a reasonable expectation. I know that if I do XYZ, Oracles has committed to doing ABC. Okay? ABC, talking about you and me. Sorry, I had to do it. So that is a reasonable expectation. But the problem is, Elizabeth, it wouldn't let me. I had a problem with it. I'm sorry. Would you send a notification there? I've got to figure out why it's not working. But, hey, dear, how you doing? But, basically, if you turn around, set up an expectation, tell somebody, hey, I'd like this to happen. That person says, yes, I will make it happen. Then you have a reasonable expectation. But the problem is that we have all these expectations like, if they knew me, they would know that I like to have my green tea brought to me. And if they really knew me, they would do that. Okay? That's an expectation. You know what? That's bullshit. If the wolf is really thinking about me, that when he goes in the store, he will buy me this particular treat. Now, it doesn't matter if he'd asked me 15 fucking times before that, hey, are you sure there's nothing that you want from the store when I go in shopping? He does our shopping for us. Hey, Roses. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you there. But yes, giving expectations sets you up for disappointment. Absolutely. But if he asks me 15 times, are you sure there's nothing specific you want when I go in the store? And I say, yes, I'm sure. No, there's nothing specific. I don't have any right. I have zero right to turn around and say, how dare you not buy me my potato chips? That's a tower moment, guys. That's what it's about. Hey, Roniqua. Wonderful. You chose one. Okay. Time to take a break, babe. Time to learn some self-care. Putting you on the free list, darling. And I know, Roniqua, you're going to share too, aren't you, girl? And Elizabeth has already shared. Thank you, darling. I will put you on the free list. Yes, I know you did. You really did. So bad. So horrible. I'll never forgive you. I'm so full of shit, okay? Poor Heather, she just recently learned just how crazy I am. And now she's just like, holy hell, do I really want to meet this lady in person? I don't know. You guys tell Heather, should she meet me in person or not? All right, let me see. Oh, and where did Roniqua go? There she is. Roniqua, how was your trip, babe? How was your trip? Inquiring minds want to know that you had a good time. I know you guys needed that little getaway. All right, darlings. So all of you who chose number 3, including me, we got the Knight of Cups. This is the Dory card, okay? As in Finding Nemo, Dory, the one who forgets things 5 seconds after she says them. Well, it's not that whole point. It's the just keep swimming. Okay, yeah, Sarah's only known me. God, Sarah, how long have we known each other? Like 15 years now? Holy hell. I shot her wedding. But yeah, I know, Jamie, but the tower teaches us to release expectations and allow the universe to work rather than saying, hey, this is the way it has to be. Okay. So number 3 here is the just keep swimming card. All right, so just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming. Oh, and by the way, just keep swimming. Yes, sometimes our emotions can get the better of us. Sometimes we have days. Tamara mentioned a temper tantrum that she had yesterday. It wasn't that tempery, but hey, I get it. You know, she had a few hurt feelings, and I've had some hurt feelings, and you know, all this other things on the emotional energies that are going on around, and this and that and the other stuff, and we can have our moments. Okay, we can have our moments. But the thing is, while they may slow us down, they need to not stop us. They need to not stop us. We need to have that kind of Dory memory, or where we just kind of let things go and keep going. Keep swimming upstream like a salmon that has to literally expend every bit of its life force to hopefully get up that waterfall to swim upstream to be able to mate and have baby salmons going on forever and ever. Amen. Okay. Hey, Amy, how you doing, babe? Yes, I saw you sharing. Okay, you tagging 50 people in there is definitely a share. So I am putting you on the share list. But yes, you gotta have Dory brain every day. I don't think that counts, Jessica. I think it's intentionally. Turning around and saying, you know what? I'm not gonna let the emotions of last minute go. I'm not gonna let them hold me back. I am going to set it aside, and I'm going to go towards my goal. Yes. No, you don't. You're tired of just let things go. People take advantage of you. Yes, absolutely. You don't need to turn around and letting things go. Number 3, it's not necessarily about letting things go like forgive and forget. I hate when people do that forgive and forget bullshit. That is a narcissist way of saying, hey, don't remember the shitty behavior I had last week. Oh, don't look at the man behind the curtain. I get that I was a shithead last week, but forget about that. Forgive and forget, so I can do it to you again this week. Okay? No. Okay? Forgive. No longer carry it with you. Don't let it stop you, and don't let it hold you back, but sure as fuck don't forget. You turn around and you remember. You remember, and you set those boundaries. Okay? Yep. Jessica, I like the Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep me down. Yes, you learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, we are stupid. Okay? And you know what? We're not stupid. We're empaths, and we're mad as heck, and we're just not gonna take it anymore. Okay? So those of you who are empaths in here, like Heather and I were just talking about it, and I was like, I told Heather, and I started describing stuff, and her eyes started getting big, and I'm like, look, that did not take a psychic. I'm not reading you. I read you enough to know you're an empath. And every empath on Earth has gone through this. Now you have Earth, Wind, and Fire. Well, now you should have Chumbawamba. I sang Chumbawamba, Sarah. Okay? But yeah, Sarah, how many years have we known each other? It was, when were you working at the stockyards? That's when we met, was when you were working in the stockyards. At that retail place. All right. So, yes, just so that you guys know that I am real, I will briefly come on camera. Okay. I'm just going to just briefly come on camera and say hi so that you guys can see why I don't feel like being on camera today. Hi, bye. That was as brief as it's gonna get. All right. I just don't feel like it. But I do want to talk about something that's really cool, by the way. Okay. How many? I know you know I'm real, Roniqua. You've seen me on camera more than enough times, but hey. How many of you guys have listened to Lorena McKenna? How many of you guys have heard her? Let me tell you, I have been listening to her. This tour, this anniversary tour that they're talking about on here. This is her 30th anniversary. I got this album when it first came out, and I am still massive fan of hers. Massive fan. And, you know, part of me is trying very hard to keep my cool because I'm going to get to meet her on the 17th of October here at the Kodak Theater when she comes and has her concert. I don't know if I'll be able to say more than 5 seconds of 2 words to her, but you know what? Just to be in the presence of her beautiful and amazing self is just like holy Toledo. She is going to be here in Rochester on October 17th and representing WRFZ 106.3 FM that the Wolf does his music and magic show on. I will be representing the station and the music and magic show there with her. And I will get to meet her. And it's going to be amazing. If you have not listened to her, you need to. If you have an opportunity to go to the concert here on October 17th or any of the other locations that are listed here, got Akron, Albany, Ann Arbor, Boston, Burlington, Chicago, Cincinnati, Columbus, there's all of the fall and some of the spring. Okay? Sarah, I am just as fangirly about Stevie Nicks as I am about Lorena McKenna, but I will tell you I know more of the words to Lorena songs than I do Stevie's. I will be honest. I was introduced to Lorena before I was introduced to Stevie because Lorena actually sounded like, you know, not pagan music. So I was able to listen to some of that. I love her stuff. She is amazing. So yes, check her out. Okay, go to her website, social media, listen to her on Spotify, Amazon, wherever you do your streaming. Okay. No, she has an official Barbie. Holy hell, Sarah, link me. I think I might actually I might give Mattel some of my money. As long as it's not like ungodly expensive. Probably ungodly expensive. Tell me it's not ungodly expensive. It's got to be ungodly expensive. It's Stevie Nicks. Of course it's going to be ungodly expensive. But hey, check out Lorena McKenna, guys. Check her out. And if you are able to come to the show on October 17th, let me know because I would absolutely love to give you a giant hug. Roniqua. Okay, you are on the priority list now too, my dear. All right, so Jessica, you're first up on the priority list for tonight, and then we're going to get into our freebies. And after we have 2 people on the priority, and then we've got a bunch of people on the freebie list. So don't worry, we're going to get into them soon. So what do you want your reading on? Okay, it is slightly out of my budget right now, Sarah, but I might have to do it anyway. Don't tell the wolf. No, I don't keep anything from him. I'm that asshole that won't lie. You know, I almost feel like at this point I've lost my ability to lie. I know for a fact that I have lost my ability to lie convincingly. Okay, just gonna say, I know that. Let me get my 1, 2, and 3s out of here. Doop, 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 doop. It's sold out everywhere. See, I guarantee you it's going to be like $2,055 because it's sold out everywhere. Miss Granados, what did you want your reading on now that you listen to Lorena McKenna every day? Now that I've introduced you to her. Yes, she's amazing. Yeah, well, I'm not the crazy person, Sarah, that's going to stand in line. I love Stevie, don't get me wrong, but standing in line for a toy, you know. Now, if somebody had a free Moldavite and I stand in line for a big giant chunk of Moldavite for free, you know what? I'd stand in line for that. I would do whatever it took for that. But for a Barbie doll, nah, not so much. Okay. You asked her to adopt you, did she? So your dude has been acting out a little bit odd lately, and I just think he has something going on. Is he getting cold feet? All right, let's see what we got, my girl. Let's see what we got. Now, you guys know, and I will say it again for anybody who's a newcomer, if you guys have witchy questions or whatever at any point in time, or just general coaching life questions that you'd like to talk about, you are always more than welcome to throw them out into the topic of conversation. This is not just about readings. This is about helping introduce everybody to their best life. Okay, that's fair, Sarah. That is fair. I assume you would call me first. Better have her adopt me too if she did that. All right, so interesting. All right, where he's at on this whole thing. We got the 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Star, the 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Coins. All right, so yeah, he is getting a little cold feety. All right, he is getting a little cold feety, but it's not because of you. It is because part of him is afraid of connecting too deeply. Okay, he's seeing all the potential, and he is just like, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm kind of stuck. He's not really backing away, but he's certainly not coming towards. Okay, he's like, he's questioning, is this where I really want to go? Okay. Now on the Star, what we're seeing here is that he is trying to reconnect with himself after some really bad past hurt. Once he's more confident in himself, he will be ready to go forward. But remember, initially, Jessica, I was telling you, take it slow, take it slow. This is why he is still really caught up on some of the past emotional dynamics and his past hurts. Maybe he should come on and get the releasing past hurt spell that we're doing. Maybe, you know. But you want your fan badge back. Aw. Yeah, you've been listening to me for a hot minute, Becca. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I told you about the traumas. Did he tell you the traumas? Because right now he's having to face it. And I'll tell you, anytime you get in a new relationship, it does make you look at your past traumas, you know? Amy asked, do I bone cast? I have. Is there a guide on that? No, because bone casting is very subjective, as is casting crystals and stuff like that. I will show you how to do a charm casting at some point if you would like on the circle, Amy Marie. But as far as actual bones, I think the better thing to teach you guys on that would be how to go into a trance type of state in order to receive messages from spirit and then find whatever casting works for you. Okay? Send me a message and remind me of that, Amy, and I'll see what I can do for you. Who's such a novice, Roses? Are you saying you're a novice? Aw, I love you too, Becca. You're so sweet. Yeah, Roses, that'll be fine. I have Reniqua's reading to do next. So yes, it'll be a minute before I pop into the freebies. About 10 minutes. You know what? Look, guys, how long have you been alive? Seriously, that's how much of a novice you are. You're like, but I only done my religious path and my spiritual path for so on and so long. You know what? It doesn't matter. All of your life is your experience base. All of your life has been a process of spiritual growth. But I just started my spiritual growth last week. No, you started your spiritual growth the day you were born. You might not have put all of the pieces together. You may not have come to those your realizations just yet. But it doesn't discount the fact that all of that time, all of that knowledge, all of that experience, whether it be here about this or there about that or over here about whatever, these are all relevant experiences, all of which mundane, spiritual, religious, or otherwise, translates into the amazing, wonderful roses being that you are, honey. And the wonderful being that any of you are. Do not let anybody tell you, oh, no, that doesn't count. Oh, no, this doesn't count. It all counts. Oh, but if you don't pat your head and rub your tummy and hop on your left foot 3 times while turning in a circle widdershins, oh, you don't know what widdershins mean? Oh, you are such a baby witch. You know what? Tell them they can go suck an egg. Because the truth of the matter is you have been on a spiritual journey for hundreds of years. Some of us thousands of years. Some of us millennia of years. Our spiritual journey is now, has been, and shall continue to be. Now, whether we are taking the time to actually learn from that or not, that's up to the individual. But all of it matters. All of it's relevant, and nobody is new. You may be a fledgling at a particular thing, but you know what? How does a fledgling learn to fly? I'll tell you how a fledgling learns to fly. Most of the time, the parent goes over and kicks him out the nest, or the parent's like, okay, I'm done feeding you. Either you're going to have to get out of the nest and go eat, or you're going to starve. Okay? Fledglings learn by doing. Fledglings learn by getting out and making it happen. Fledglings learn by making mistakes. If you want to call yourself a fledgling, fine. If you want to say, I'm a baby witch, I'm going to be like, what are you, an infant? Oh, no, you're a grown-ass adult? Okay, you're not a baby. All right, don't call yourself a baby. Bullshit. You may have been a witch your whole life and just never knew that, hey, blowing out that candle, making a wish on your birthday. Oh my gosh, was that witchcraft? Oh, and if you make a wish at 11:11, oh my gosh, is that witchcraft? It's all magical, folks. Okay? So if somebody says, oh, this is this and that is that, you know what? That's great for them. Take what you need and leave the rest behind. All right? Yeah. Papa John says here, I used to manifest with nothing but pure will and desire alone. Yes, mental and emotional aspects too, and then action. I shared on the Witch Coach's Sanctuary Marketplace today. How many of you guys saw the post on how to do a cord cutting? Any of you guys did that? Guess what I didn't have on there? Burning candles. Guess what I didn't have on there? Any kind of ribbon and scissors that you're actually physically cutting. Okay? If you want to do it, great. If you need to pull out a ribbon and cut it and you need that symbology, great. But what is the real magic? The intention, the energy focus. And that's what I did to teach you guys how to do a cord cutting. Just sit there and visualize a pair of scissors, a light pair of scissors in your mind, cutting all of the cords and saying, you know what? I am letting go of this shit and I am reclaiming myself and my power. Okay? Or a glowing sword. Okay? What is cord cutting? Whenever we have an energetic tie with people, we create kind of an energy cord, an invisible cord between us and them. Elizabeth, are you crashing already? Seriously, if you're crashing already, let me know. I'll pull your card real quick, okay? I don't want you to miss out on your free card, babe. But the thing is that every person that you connect to, you have some kind of a cord, an energy connection. When you have that love connection, or they connect to you, or whatever. And sometimes those people are toxic. So instead, you go through and you start cutting those energy cords so you can start healing from the toxic bullshit that you no longer need to be connected to. And if you look on the post that I sent you earlier, Heather, in the chat, where I said, hey, this is a post I did on my group, it'll explain cord cutting for you. Okay? All right, so full spirit insight time. Roniqua, what did you have a question on? Did you have a specific question, or you just want to see what the universe has to say to you? You have an ear infection and a UTI that's kicking your butt. Okay, well here, let me do your card real quick. What we have for you, Elizabeth, is Queen of Swords, which, funny enough, we've been talking about boundaries, okay? Making sure that you are setting boundaries. So you've set boundaries, and what I'm feeling from this, Elizabeth, is that people are just like rumple stomping your boundaries and just trying to push over them, okay? So it's time for you to tell them, no, these are my boundaries. Good night. All right, Elizabeth, I will send you some Reiki and healing, my dear. And you are more than welcome, Jessica. So, Roniqua, the beautiful, amazing goddess, you should be much refreshed after your little getaway with you and your man. I'm so glad. More than welcome, my friend, more than welcome. Alrighty. So, Roniqua, where are you at? You said you wanted a full spirit insight. Was there anything in particular that you wanted insight on? Meanwhile, let's see. Mary Sharkus, Oracles, and Sarah. Are you guys here while we're waiting for Roniqua to tell us what she would like her reading on, if you want the general, or if there's a specific thing you wanted me to look into, my dear? Mary, Oracles, and Sarah. And yes, I am still playing with my new deck from Salem. I love this deck. What was the name of it again? Hold on. Oh yeah, it is Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna Edition. Because it's so shiny and stuff. Ooh, oh wow. I'm having fun with it. What can I say? I like shiny. I like shiny shit. All right, Sarah, for you. We have the Knight of Swords. All right. Sarah, this is the Knight of Swords is telling you that this is a wonderful time in your life for direct learning. I mean, considering what we were talking about before, holy hell, that's too bright. Alexa, make showcase 40%. No. Alexa, make showcase 30%. Yeah, that's better. All right. So the Knight of Swords right now is saying this is a great time for new learning. So, yeah. Really? You're going to Salem November 13th to the 15th? Who are you going with, babe? I'm excited for you. That's awesome. All right. So, meanwhile, let's see what we have for Mary Sharkus. Mary Sharkus, Ace of Pentacles for you. It's a new beginning. It's a time for a new beginning. Embrace those new beginnings. Embrace the aspect of a new sense of self and a new identity for who you are. Who you've always been doesn't have to be who you are going forward. Okay? And the lovely, beautiful, amazing Oracles of Babylon. For you, my dear, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay? Be careful. Watch out, because there is a snake in your grass. There is a thief in your midst. There is somebody who is there, and I'm feeling they're trying to steal of your time, effort, and energy. I'm not feeling like somebody's literally going in to steal your shit, okay? They're stealing of your time, effort, and energy. They're wanting to take advantage of you. Girl, boundaries. All I'm saying, boundaries. Where's my Roniqua? Where'd she go? Hey, where is Roniqua? I haven't seen her typing in a minute. We might have to save her reading for later. You're psyched? I don't blame you. Talk to me about all the cool places to visit. Now, I will warn you, Gia, Salem is very, very touristy. Our good friend Greg Karshuman and his wife and son were in Salem this past week, or like within the last day or two, and even they noticed, yeah, it's very touristy. So don't expect like this amazing energetic mecca. There will be a lot of energy there. Some good, some not so good, but do expect it to be very touristy, okay? But I'll tell you some of the cool spots and the good spots if you want to let me know, if you want to poke me with a stick about it. Heather, Stephanie, and Becca, are you guys still here? Heather Jones Harmon, Stephanie Thompson, and Becca Crosby. Let me know you guys are still here for your free one cards. You are always more than welcome to ask questions, even on the live. Okay. I got you, girl. I got you. Wish I was going with you. All right. So Heather is here. We're going to start with her. Stephanie Thompson, are you still with us? Heather, for you, we have, the Hanged Man. Now, many people freak out about the Hangman, but one of the things I want you to notice about the Hangman in the tarot is that he's never hanging by the neck until he is dead. Okay, if you've ever seen any of those westerns, it's like, I sentence you to hanging by the neck until you are dead. No, this dude's hanging himself up. And in most decks, you'll see they're hanging themselves up. Okay, and this is about taking a different perspective on things, okay? So, and Heather, when we're doing the freebie one cards, it's kind of a general whatever the universe wants you to hear, so I see how this could possibly apply to whatever the situation is that you're looking at, but you're having some family problems. So, what is it saying? It says that you need to look at it from a different perspective. It is so easy especially when we are what's called emotionally compromised, when we are in the middle of emotional problems, emotional issues, what have you, we become emotionally compromised. Sometimes that means that we see things the way we want to see it. We see things through our particular filter, through our particular personal upset. Dang it, blah, 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 those assets, whatever, that kind of thing going on there. And I'm going to send Ronico a message here, because I'm not sure. Hey, I've been talking to you on the live. Are you there? Question mark. All right. I sent her a message. But basically what this is saying for you, Heather, is that you need to kind of get some varying perspectives. You need to get some differing perspectives. You need to look at it from, perception is the other person's reality. Whether or not that perception is based in actual reality, yeah, guys, the world is not flat. Sorry, hate to break it to you. It's actually round. Okay. That's kind of like, hey, the flat earthers versus actual reality. But let me tell you, to those flat earthers, their perception is their personal reality, whether it's based in actual reality or not. So to them, they believe in this flat earth, weird ass world. And so if you're going to try to talk to them from an actual global perspective, and they're listening on a flat earth perspective. Do I have anything flat around here? I have a card. There you go. And they're listening from a flat earth perspective. You're in 3D, they're in 2D, and the two do not translate. Now, since you're a 3D being living on a globe, a round world, okay, you're going to have to actually scale your thought processes back into a 2D flat earther thought process kind of thing to understand where the hell that they're coming from. Okay, so once you understand where they're coming from, then you can understand how their thought processes are, and maybe at that point you can begin communicating with these people and get them at least slightly more elliptical like. Okay, you feel like you're being deceived regarding issues. Look at things from a different perspective. Look at things from their perspective. You may feel like they're deceiving you, but they may feel like this is how they view things. Okay, but for the hangman to come up, it says look at things from a different perspective. Also, if you're being deceived, sometimes looking at things from a different angle can actually show you where and how you are being deceived and where and how to address it. But when the hangman comes up, it definitely means you need to get outside of your own perspective and look at this from a different point of view. You're going to have to sacrifice a little bit of your time, effort, and energy in order to look at things and see things from a different perspective. Does that help and bless you, Heather? I hope so. Meanwhile, Becca, Bobecca, Banana, Fana, Fofecca, Me, My, Momecca. Becca, love you, girl. What we have here for you is we have the Page of Pentacles. Definitely seems like it's another time for a new beginning. Girl, how many new beginnings do I have to see you through in 1 year? Oh my gods. Okay, yeah. You are already in a place right now, the house that you're getting kicked out of, whether you are able to manage to stay there or not. This is not where you are meant to be. This is not your place for growth and learning. This was a train station stop, an overnight, a layover, if you will, in finding a safe and sober house, okay? It's not exactly where you're supposed to be. It's not to your greatest and highest good. It was just a shelter over your head and a place that was a safe place to be for a while. You will have something that will come up. If you put the effort and time into it, you're going to get that new place. Page of Pentacles. Remember, when we're looking at Page, Knight, Queen, and King, Page is new, young, new beginnings, okay? And Pentacles being Earth, okay? So we're looking at a new foundation, finding a new foundation, finding a new beginning for you, Becca. And you know what? Eventually, yeah, I don't know. I'm a gamer. Okay. I enjoy games. And there have been times where it's like, I'm going to make a new character. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm going to make another new character. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm going to make another new character. And let me tell you, I thought that I was the only one that did this. And then I realized that, hey, my stepson does it. My man does it. My bonus stepson does it. They all do it because it's like every time you have that new start. No, you didn't miss it yet, Roses, but we're about to come to you in a minute. But every time you have that new start, you know better and have a better idea of how you're building things. You have a better idea of how you're making things happen. Okay? And that is a beautiful, amazing, and wonderful thing. Even though it feels like, God dang it, I'm starting all over from scratch again. Yeah, but you're starting over from a place of increased knowledge, of increased experience every time. Every time. Now, Pentacles is not money. Heather, the tarot cards are broken down into elements. Earth, air, fire, water. Now, the Pentacles includes money. Okay, but it is all things of Earth. Okay, Gia's like, I have like 5 different Skyrim playthroughs with different characters. Yeah, hear that. But it is about resources. Earth is about foundations and resources. It can be any resource or foundation, not just financial. Okay, so when you're looking at Pentacles, Pentacles is about Earth. Earth, air, air is swords. Fire, fire is wands, water, water is cups. Okay, so earth, resources and the physical, air, spirit and the realm of the mind. Okay, fire, creation and the realm of creation and destruction and passion, and water, emotionality, cleansing, all that sort of thing. Earth, air, fire, water. Hey, Mark, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll put you on the free list, babe. So yes, it is money. There. Hey, Regina, how you doing, babe? Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll stick you on the free list. Look, I was telling Heather earlier when I was talking to her on the phone. People overcomplicate shit. It does not need to be this complicated, folks. Earth, air, fire, water, 1 through 10, young, teenager, middle and old, page, knight, queen, king, masculine, feminine energy, that sort of thing. It's pretty easy. It's not hard. It's just taking time to learn and grow. You know, that's all. You're home from work today. Lucky guy, lucky guy. Speaking of work, how many of you guys have been seeing all the shit that I've been working on lately? How many of you guys have seen the Witch Coach's Sanctuary Marketplace? How many of y'all seen all the guides that I've been doing on that? And, oh my gosh, even the mentorship circle. Okay, there is this crazy amount of info. And even on the page, I started a 20 Days of Narcissism post today. I've only written, I think I've gotten as far as day 9 on my writing so far. And then I was like, okay, brain is brained today. I'm done writing. But I did get 9 days worth of the 20 days prepared. But yes, the Witch Coaches Sanctuary Marketplace, that is the free group. Everybody is welcome. If you're not a part of it, why not? It's free and you can learn a lot, okay? It's free and you can learn a shit ton. If you're not part of the group, join it right there. I'm glad you're enjoying all the content. And yes, I have a 6-week class in there on empathy exercises on that free group. So get a part of it. But if you want to go even deeper than the lighter teaching that I am doing, yes, Heather, that is on my page at facebook.com/Lady Shiya. Okay. That the writing about narcissists will be posted every day at 11:11 Eastern. Okay. For the next 20 days. Today I posted the first one. It wasn't at 11:11. It was this afternoon. But for the next 20 days at 11:11 every day, there will be the posts about narcissism. And I am approaching it from one of my favorite perspectives, which is my favorite perspective being that of Carl Jung. Okay, I love Jung. I do. My id likes him. All right, he makes sense to me. He makes a lot of sense to me. But yes, if you want to go even deeper, think about joining the mentorship circle. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, Doctor of Divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. Y'all like my video? I worked so hard on that this weekend. I hope you guys like my video. I busted my butt on it. What made me decide to write about narcissism? Because it's something that all of us as empaths have to deal with and face. I just had to cut off 2 narcissists this week, even. I had to do some cord cutting. Chop, chop. Okay. And one of them was even a mentorship circle member that I had to say, okay, yeah, moving on. That's not cool. Good evening, Diana, and Artemis. How y'all doing? Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list. I'm already putting you there because I know y'all are about to share, because y'all always do. All right. By the way, trivia time. Stephanie Thompson, last call if you're here for your freebie. Brenda, Gia, and Roses, are you guys here? Let me know y'all are here for your free cards. Trivia time. Are you ready? we're going to do a little bit of trivia. And we're going to see who, and this is kind of a subjective trivia. As we know, a pentagram has 5 points to it. So many times people do summoning rituals with 5 objects. If you were to summon me as a spirit, what 5 objects would you put in the circle to summon me that would summon me? I would like to know your 5 objects that you would choose to summon me. The best answer will get a free reading. Question and all. What 5 objects would you use to summon me? Please only give 1 answer per person, and I'm going to pick what I feel like what summoning circle I would show up in if you had those 5 objects sitting there waiting for me. So you're trying to summon the Shiya. All right, what 5 objects would you choose to try to get me to show up in your ritual? Best 5. Best 5, subjectively. Best 5 gets a free reading. I am curious AF to see what you guys pick. Top 5. What 5 things do you think would summon me? Okay, Brenda, Gia, and Roses. Roses is here. Gia is here. Diana picks Moldavite, Mahogany Obsidian, Loki statue, Rose Quartz, and Cat's Fur. Good answer. Amy chooses crystals, Lorena McKinnon music, weed, I love you, tarot cards, and chocolate. Regina says 2 cats, crown, vintage astrology books, green tea, and cigarettes. I'm going to be quitting smoking soon, or at least that's the hope. Becca says candle, oils, herbs, pendulum, medallion of some sort. Okay. Artemis says cigarettes, weed gummies. That's probably better than the actual weed. I'd rather have the gummies. A comfy chair, a black cat, and an Arizona iced tea. Oh, Artemis is the first one to do it. Yeah, buddy. Heather, cats, crystal skull, your wolf dude. Okay, that would definitely summon me. Tarot cards and cigarettes. That's a pretty good one. I mean, she's the first one to include my wolf. My wolf would definitely bring all the Shiya to the yard. Because ain't no wolf that's better than him. Yeah, okay. Pack of smokes, tarot cards, witch hat, crystals, and a lighter. Yeah, the cigarettes don't do a hell of a lot of good without the lighter. I get it. Yes, green tea is Arizona tea. Absolutely. Arizona green tea. Okay, so yeah, you did say green tea. You're right. You said green tea. So yes. Man. All right, so I have a conundrum, and here's what we're going to do. Regina got the 2 cat, a crown, green tea, and cigarettes. All right, so Regina's going on the list. You know what? I'm just going to go down and say, would these things summon me? Diana, those are good things. I don't think they would summon me, though, because I would be more drawn to things with more of a personal connection. Amy, crystals, Lorena McKinnon music, weed, tarot cards, and chocolate. I can do without the chocolate. That probably wouldn't summon me. Regina would definitely summon me. I'm just going to go, and everybody who would summon me is getting one. Becca, candle, oils, herbs, pendulum, medallion of some sort. Not personal enough, would probably not summon me. Artemis, cigarette, weed gummies, a comfy chair, black cat, and an Arizona iced tea. I would be so right there. Heather included. So Artemis, you're going on the list for a question. And Heather says cats, crystal skull, your wolf dude, tarot cards, and cigarettes. I mean, she's known me for all 5 minutes, and she's already got it. I got to give her an E for that. That would summon me. It actually would. Gia says pack of smokes, tarot cards, witch hat crystals, and a lighter. That would summon me, but probably not personal enough. So, I mean, it might summon me, it might summon somebody else. Rosa says tobacco, tea, a wolf's heart, Queen of Cups card, and I don't know what else the end was. No, I meant me. Yeah, you gotta listen carefully, babe. So I have 3 winners. I can't pick between them, so all 3 of you are getting it. Regina, Artemis, and Heather, all 3 of you are getting a Ask a Question rating. Meanwhile, Brenda, did I see that you were here? I don't think I saw you still here. I definitely saw Gia and Roses here. So Brenda, last call for you. Let me know if you're here for your freebie. Meanwhile, Gia, let's see what your freebie is. Ace of Swords. This is a time of ideas for you, okay? Time of ideas. Very potent time for ideas for you, okay? So, Gia, be the $1 million idea woman. Don't just have the ideas. Open yourself up and to actually making something happen with these $1 million ideas, okay? So, that is totally totes my goats. Now is the time. Strike while the iron is hot. You've got all that mind energy going. Don't let it just stay in your brain. Write it down, journal it, and put it on your dream it list. Put it on your, hey, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to dream this. Okay? So have a way of doing it. Have a way of yeah, absolutely. Make it happen. Roses, where are you at? Let's see what your freebie 1 card is. Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. I love this card for you. Okay, let's see the shiny pentacles if I put the light right. So Roses for you, 3 of Pentacles. New opportunities will be had with cooperation. Okay, I'm feeling like that there is a new opportunity that is going to be brought to you by somebody else that will require cooperation. Okay, new opportunity that requires cooperation. That's what I'm feeling for this. 3 of Pentacles is a new opportunity, but specifically in this case, I'm feeling like you get by with a little help from your friends, you get high with a little help from your friends. All right, cooperation. Okay. And there's going to be, this opportunity is going to be brought to you by somebody else, and it's going to require you to work with others. So if you're in the does not play well with others mode, better get out of it real quick if you want to take advantage of this up and coming opportunity that's going to be popping around the next energetic corner. All right, let's see where we're at. There we go. Now, Amy Marie, are you here? Diana, and are you here? Amy is here. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, actually, you know what? This is the first time this card has come out of this deck since I got this deck. We've got the Death card, Amy Marie. Okay. Now, before you start going on about, oh my God, now I know, Amy, you know that Death card does not always mean death. Sometimes it does, but in this case, it doesn't. There was one day that I was actually reading for my sister a little over a month ago, and on the live, and the Death card came up, and I felt actual death off of it. And here I was on the live because I knew we were talking about the death of my stepfather. As soon as it came up, I felt it. I knew it. And I just did this. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take this card off. And I am going to talk to you about it offline. And she called me and I told her. And she's like, yeah, he is getting worse. And within a week of that reading, he passed. That is not what the energy I am getting off of this. What I'm getting off of this, Amy, is that there's been some shit that you've been holding on to pretty fucking hard. There's been some stuff that you've been holding on to that you just don't want to change. You don't want to give up. You don't want to have to deal with. You don't want to have to whatever. And the universe is like, girl, if you don't let this go, I'm going to smack it out of you. I am going to smack it right the heck out of your hands. I'm going to smack you upside the head with a 2x4. I am going to smack it out of you because you are going to let go of this old shit, whether you like it or not. Now, Amy, what I'm picking up from this is that you have already gotten the signs from the universe that, all right, I need to let this go and I need to move forward and yada. And you already know what this is about. You already know that the universe is telling you, let go of this shit. Let go of this shit. Let the F go. And you're like, but I don't want to. Honey, either A, you let it go, or B, the universe knocks it out of you. And I can guarantee you it's going to be a lot more pleasant for you to just say, okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it down now. As opposed to, wham, let me smack you upside the head and... Because the universe will do it to you. And then you will be...
Emotional damage.
That's no fun now, is it? Okay? So take a look at everything and see where the universe has been giving you those hints. And decide to let it go yourself. Because it's going to be a hell of a lot more magical, okay, Amy? Sorry. Soapbox, put away. Sorry, not sorry? Alright. Diana, where you at? Hey, Francesca. If you guys have liked, subscribed, and shared, and you haven't had your freebie 1 card, let me know. Say shared. Alright, good, Amy. Did ya? So, as you recall, the prediction was going to be not so great news, but manageable. And something that you can handle and overcome. So, what is the prognosis? Okay, good night, Becca. All right. So it is going to require some changes, but manageable. All right, so that fits it. That's not horrible. Probably got yelled at for a hot minute. I was hoping it wasn't the big C word. It may be congenital, so basically you're going to have to go on statins. Ooh, I hope you don't have a statin reaction. I know my late husband had a statin reaction and he couldn't take them, and you know, that ultimately, I hate to say, I think ultimately was part of what led to his death, is that, you know, he couldn't take some of the better cholesterol medications because it would literally, he'd be crippled up in pain. He tried. Diana, your freebie for the day is the Emperor. The Emperor, he's all about taking charge and taking control, which fits for you very well, Diana, my assassin queen. All right, take control. Take control. You are in charge of this thing, okay? And make sure that you follow the rules that you set for yourself and for others as well. So as you're taking charge, make sure to take control. Amy, he got worse than bad cramps. He got to, like, go to the hospital pain enduring levels cramps from those. He was one of the percentage that doesn't just get the bad, that didn't just get the bad cramps. It became physically debilitating for him. He couldn't move. Yeah, so, I mean, he ended up with a lot of blockages, which caused his heart problems, even though he was a very healthy man. Overall, ate healthy and stuff like that, and it was congenital. So, Diana, don't take it lightly. It can be fatal. It certainly was for Mike. But if you manage it and take the medications and do what you need to do for your health, then it's one of those things that's definitely manageable. So, yeah. All right. Regina, what's your question for your free reading? And then Artemis and then Heather. It happens, and you know, all things happen for a reason. If we're honest about it, Mike was quite happy to get off and shuffle off this mortal coil. He hated this place. He got to the point to where he was ready to embrace it, and he got through his shadow work right before he died. I mean, like, hell, that's, you know, really convenient time. He kind of got to the point of like, okay, fine, I'm going to face this. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to go through and finish his shadow work. And then he's like, oh, never mind, heart attack, poop, die. I just figured that the universe said, okay, he got through what he needed to. He was done. I wasn't. Fuck him. I love him. Love you, babe. Left me here, but you know what? I'm glad that I'm still here because I got to experience an amazing wolf, an amazing stepson, and more amazingness going forward in my life. And you know, I wouldn't trade any of my time that I had with Mike, but I certainly wouldn't trade any of this time that I have now with my wolf. Not 1 second of it. I am grateful for it. And I am grateful for him. Don't tell him I said that. Don't want him to get a big head, you know. What was the reason, Regina asked, what was the reason for having such a weird encounter at the bank today? I feel like it was some kind of test. I want insight. All right, let's see. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. All right. So we've got the star, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Swords. One of the things that I'm seeing here is that this was definitely an opportunity to be your authentic self. Okay. To be true to who you are without caring about what anybody else said or thought. A learning experience, and the universe is telling you not to overthink this. This is all about you being true to who you are meant to be under any circumstance. So you are supposed to just get out there. The star is just about being your highest and greatest self, Regina. And I know you've been working so hard on that. And I know you have come a long way about giving no fuck. This was a chance for you to demonstrate that you got that. Okay? And this was more of a demonstration. It's not proving anything to the universe. What I'm feeling here. It's feeling like you're proving to yourself that you can be you and not be ashamed of it. You know? Don't overthink it. Just enjoy it, learn from it, and go for it. But yeah. So I know you're asking, we have the star. The star is about being true to yourself. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about learning, new learning opportunities. And of course, the Nine of Swords is the overthinking card. If you're happy and you know it, let's overthink this shit. Because why not? All right. You always ask the cards, Regina. Artemis, what do you want to know, my dear?
I see you, Artemis. What do you want?
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. How the hell? Oh, okay, because I put these back on the wrong. Arisha, I am well. How are you? Arisha, if you would like to get a reading where you can ask a question, you can donate using the pinned comment, or you can like, subscribe, and share and get a free General 1 card. Okay, and Artemis is just going to go with the General. By the way, how did the interview go, babe? All right, so let's see what the universe wants Artemis to know. I want to hear about your interview. It went well, but you didn't get the job. How do you know you didn't get the job? Did they tell you specifically you didn't get the job, or did they say we're going to continue considering or whatever? All right. Artemis, we have the 10 of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay. You're trying to put the weight of the world on your shoulders. And honey, while eventually, like you see here, the tree growing out of the skull, you can eventually make things grow and make things happen. It'll kill you. Not literally, but emotionally. Okay. It'll drain the living shit out of you if you continue to try to do it all yourself and put all of the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are not walking this path alone. You have your partner as / boyfriend, I'm guessing boyfriend, that is there with you to help you. You have other people that would be there to help and support you and stuff like that. You got to stop taking all the burdens on yourself. Okay, you need to share your emotions with others. You go through emotional cycles, yes, okay, but that doesn't make you crazy. That doesn't make you something that, well, maybe you should hold all your emotions into yourself. No. Okay. So be you. How many times I gotta say this? I feel like I've been saying this for a while, Artemis. Because our last thing here is Page of Cups. Okay? It's okay to be a little bit self-focused. It's okay to have a little bit of an understanding of yourself. Okay? You have been pouring yourself out for everybody the fuck else for a while, Artemis. It's okay for you to share your emotions and have other people help you carry the burden. Okay? I have my wolf. I have several soul sisters. Love you, Otivia, Diane, Tamara. Love you guys. Who I know I can talk to. Who I can count on to be there. Find your people and open up. You'll feel better for it. Trust me, try to carry the whole thing on your own. No bueno. Heather, what would you like to have your 3-card reading on, my dear? Holy! I think she had the book ready. What do you guys think? Back to family matters. Sorry, I've stepped out of my comfort zone. Not in my personality. You're okay. You've been very assertive and demanding, and yes, angry, making very hard choices. Am I doing right, making right choices, or am I being too hard and tough on my eldest son, who's 32 years old? Struggling with my emotions, feeling like I know in my mind what's right, but my heart is struggling. Struggling with making things happen and my voice heard and understood. What do I do? Well, let's see what the universe has to say. I already know the vibe I'm picking up, but let's take a look. You see, we're not going to assume. I feel like you're isolating, Artemis. Yes, I don't feel like you're pouring out your pains, your hurts, your problems, your fears, stuff like that. You're holding things in. Hey, Jasmine, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list, my dear. All right, so for you, Heather, we have the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Coins. And we have the Knight of Cups. Very strong reading this. Very strong reading. First of all, the High Priestess. She already knows. And you said it yourself, okay? Feeling like I know in my mind what's right, but my heart is struggling. You have the answers within. The High Priestess is about balancing the physical and the metaphysical. And you need to learn, Heather, to trust yourself. You definitely are needing to learn to trust yourself because your instincts on this of doing what is right are spot on. Okay? They are spot on. Do not doubt yourself on this. Okay? You're spot on. The Nine of Cups is saying that you are going to have to be the ultimate independent woman in this. Or not Nine of Cups, Nine of Coins, sorry. You're going to have to be the ultimate independent woman on this. You need to stand on your own ground, on your own 2 feet, and on your own voice. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You got to do this. There's nobody who's going to come in and rescue you from having to play tough love. There's nobody who's going to come in and rescue this and say, let me champion your cause, Heather. No. This is the ultimate independent woman. This is the Nine of Coins. This is the culmination of your knowledge, your wisdom, your wealth of information, your intuition, and your knowledge. You know you're spot on. So what do you have to do? Knight of Cups. Okay, this is the same. Didn't you choose 3 earlier? When we had the Knight of Cups and we talked about the just keep swimming and just keep pushing it, just keep forging ahead. Here in this one, we have the eagle. We have the person who's on their horse going up the stream. Yeah, it's a little bit of a difficult time going upstream, but the bird of prey shows keep your eye on the goal and just keep swimming. This is twice now that this card has come up for you in one frickin' day, Heather. One day. Twice this card. I think the universe has called you to hear a message. You know what you are. You know what you know that you know. You have the strength to do it, the wherewithal, and everything to do it. You just need to buckle up, Buttercup. Okay? Buckle up. Keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be moments of gut-wrenching pain when you're dealing with children. It's even though when they're adult children, it doesn't matter. They're your kids. You love them. You want to step up. You want to protect them, but you know sometimes that tough love context. Sometimes you just this is the right thing to do, damn it, but it's ripping my heart to shreds. Talk to people who've had to cut their kids off before. Seriously. It's difficult. It's hard. You are in the ultimate emotional compromisation. Ah, Jonathan, you're still here. Did you share? I haven't done your freebie yet. I hope that helps, blesses you, and gives you some direction. I know it's very difficult. Now, while nobody else can do this for you, I will tell you, Heather, join in our community. Join in with the people on the Witch Coaches Sanctuary Marketplace. Join in with our community, because while you have to do this yourself, it doesn't mean that you're without support completely. Nobody can champion your cause, but we can champion you. We can tell you, hey, we're here for you. We can hold space for you. We can listen to you. We can give advice. We can be there personally. Okay? We can be there for you. Jonathan, you weren't here during the summoning. When people were trying to summon me, I would have known, because you of all people would probably know what 5 items you could use to summon me. Jonathan's my spiritual son. One of them. I have adopted him in my spirit. See? Told you were missing some of the time. You tried to be slick, didn't you, John? You tried to be so slick. All right, let's see what your freebie 1 card is, Jonathan. 5 of Cups. All right. Stop focusing on the spilled milk. Stop focusing on the spilled milk. Stop focusing on the things that aren't the way that you want them to be, and instead cultivate the good things. Okay? Let go of the things that are negative and focus on the things that you can create, that you can grow, you know? All right, Regina really wants you to play, Jonathan. So what 5 items would you use to summon me? Oh, there's Roniqua. I've been like, hello, Roniqua. What do you want your reading on, babe? Coffee, green tea, or coffee or green tea. You gotta pick one, but either one would work. Yeah, smokes. For now, I'm quitting, hopefully soon. Crystals, tarot, and any gift with true heart sentiment behind it. Fair. That is fair. He wasn't here for the game, though, so he doesn't get the free reading with it. But hey, close enough. So, Roniqua, what did you want your full spirit insight reading about? We'll come out to the whole camera angle here. Ah, Jonathan's on the priority list. Okay, got you, buddy. Right, full spirit insight about what? General, or did you have a particular question? Jasmine, that's the same thing. If you're in Facebook, it's called follow. If you're in YouTube, it's called subscribe. So all you gotta do is let me know that you've shared, and I'll put you on the free list, babe. General for you, Miss Roniqua. Okay, let's see what the universe has to offer you. Cards are trying to escape me. They shall not escape, you silly cards. You're welcome, Jasmine. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Jasmine, I got you on the free list. I'll let you know it's your turn. Ooh. I know that's right. Okay, I can see that. Don't you like it when your reader does commentary when they're laying out the cards? You don't know what the hell's going on. They're like, yes, very interesting. I see, Roniqua. I see, said the blind man to the deaf guy. I hear you, said the deaf guy to the blind dude. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so when we are doing this spirit insight, we do our eye, okay? And these are the things that are in the natural world, the world of the scene, okay? And these are the underlying energies of our eye, okay? So, Roniqua, looking at this here, we have the 8 of Wands starting off. Things are moving forward for you. And they're moving forward in a direction of you claiming your power with Queen of Wands right here. Okay. The Queen of Wands, she is on fire, in charge, and she is making her shit happen. So things are very much starting to go forward. Okay. Come closer. You want to see the cards? Okay, hold on. Let me close it up a little bit. How's that? Can you see better now? All right, so we're looking at that Queen of Wands. But here's the thing. While you're trying to go forward, you're also spending an awful lot of time looking back. This is the way things were. I want to make things the way they were. Honey, what did I tell you about this fucking time machine thing, Roniqua? We've had this time machine conversation. I'm going to do it to you. You ready? Time machine. All right. You don't have a time machine. You can't go back. You need to go forward. What's happening is that you're trying to look backwards on a way that you think things have been and how they should be based upon how they were. And that's leaving you in this kind of stuck space, kind of like we have Janice that has shown up here, looking two ways at once. The Two of Wands is our shit or get off the pot card. That's the stucky card. Okay? The honest context for you, Miss Regina, or Roniqua, I'm sorry, not Regina, Roniqua, Miss Roniqua, is that you have everything that you need to make this shit work. You have everything you need to make it happen. You've got all this forward momentum and this Queen of Fire thing going on. The only thing that's holding you back is right here, trying to bring the past into the future. Yeah, I'm bringing up old shit because you're bringing up old shit. Time machine. Okay? So, here's the underlying energies. I'm going to move our eye up so that you can see these bottom cards, the underlying energies that are going up here. Okay. So here we go. Here's our bottom card. Our eye doesn't look so eye-ish anymore, but oh well, you get the point. 9 of Wands, King of Coins, and 4 of Wands. Okay. The 9 of Wands, you need to go ahead and let go of the past. Can we do a release of old baggage? You bet. It's almost like I have a spell that we're doing to release past hurt. Almost like I'm doing a spell on the live for a traditional donation about releasing past hurts. You know, if only I were doing something like that. Oh well. I guess we'll just kind of go back to our reading. Who cares? Yeah, if only. I'm such a smartass. Oh my god. But anyway, we have the 9 of Wands, King of Coins, and 4 of Wands. You need to grieve the past. You need to go ahead and feel the emotions of the past and let them go. Okay? Because these past things are a barrier between you and your safety and your security. Yeah, you're laughing your butt off now, Roniqua. Oh my god, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. It's great. Okay. You did it, but you're still trying to drag it forward. Okay. The King of Coins is saying, you know what? You need to take stock of what you have right now. King of Coins is about organizing and understanding your resources, taking charge of what your resources are, where they are, organizing things. Now, when we're talking about resources, we're not talking about your money. We're talking about what are the things that are your foundational things in your life. What are the resources that you count on? Count on Kenny every day. You know, you count on your kids being a part of your life. You count on this. You count on that. Okay. Those are all the things that you count on. They're part of your resources. Understanding where everything is at, where everybody's at, you know. I see that. I got you on the list, Amy. Okay. So, yeah. You need to turn around and take stock of where you're at. Once you do, look at this 4 of Wands. Look at this 4 of Wands. If you'd like to, Jonathan, feel free. I mean, just because you have insight, you know, Roniqua can take what she needs and leave the rest behind. That's how we believe it around here. You know, if you have insight, offer it. If she chooses to take it, that's on her. Chooses not to take it, that's also on her. You know, that's how that works. Okay? But what I am seeing here, I just ripped the scab off of me, by the way. Okay. Like, ouchies. I went and scratched my arm and I ripped a scab off. I'm such a bad person. Jonathan's advice is get the release with Shiya and then go to the website like the sigil engine and make a sigil stating either I released X and I'm moving on for the better, or how come to release X. I don't believe in the sigil machine, Jonathan. I don't believe in the sigil machine. Oh, Amy had a death card earlier. You missed it. She pulled the death card of need to let shit go. Because she needs to let things go too. But this last card, the Four of Wands for you, Roniqua, is that once you get to that point of grieving the past, taking stock of where things are and how you want to go forward, then you're going to have that renewed connection that you've been wanting. But you're not going to get it by trying to look backwards. You're going to get it by looking forward. Putting castor oil? I'd have some castor oil. I'll try that. But basically, the only way you're going to get what you're really, really wanting, Roniqua, is by moving forward. I think that's very wise what you said about moving forward. Absolutely. Hopefully, my sister, that helps and blesses you. I mean, you can't make this shit up. It is very apropos for what's going on in your life. Good. I'm glad, Roniqua. I'm glad. But you need to make sure to do it. And remember, speak your truth in love. Okay? Speak your truth in love. You don't want to cause a whole bunch of
emotional damage.
Okay? You want to speak your truth in love. Now, Jonathan, why I don't like the sigil generator? Because it's all made up bullshit. Okay? The sigil generator is all made up bullshit. Okay? You're better off turning around and saying, okay, I'm going to automatic write and see what kind of a sigil the universe does. Or better off researching different runes and symbols and things and putting them together in a way that makes sense for you. Okay? Not a thing that you want to just turn around and leave to an AI, in my opinion. That's all they said. Oh, yeah, I hear you. All right. So, Jonathan, yeah, keeping yourself on you, keeping something on you as a talisman to move on. I think that's a great idea. Yes. Jonathan, you're up next on the priority list. What did you want your reading on? Exactly. But I don't think that I don't believe in just like, okay, I'm going to put a sigil generator in there. There was somebody who turned around and made a Solomon looking symbol that was literally how to make a grilled cheese sandwich with a side of tomato soup. Nah, it's much better when it's personal. I don't like the generators at all. I believe that, that's, again, giving away your personal power. I think you're better off making your own, in my opinion. All right, so Jonathan, what did you want your reading on? And after that, we're going to do Amy's spell. Yeah, I don't believe in the lazy man's method. I mean, if it works for you and it resonates with you energetically, then fine, but I ain't gonna do it and I ain't gonna endorse it. That's how I roll. I guess if you're stoned and have the munchies, something to manifest, I suppose. I'm not, and I don't. I made some damn good fried rice though tonight. If I do say so myself. Wolf had 2 bowls of it. He wolfed it down. Yes, me and my corny humor. Jonathan, you haven't told a dad joke all night. I'm sad. What do you want your reading on? What emotional context do I need to let go of? And you want further insight on that. Okay. So let's see. All right. Can't you just tell a non-dirty joke for once? No, fine. Tell your dirty joke. Go for it. We will judge it, whether it is or... Alright, so we're gonna have to judge it. Everybody's gonna judge it. Give me a thumbs up, a happy laugh, or a thumbs down for a trumpet sad. While we are doing Jonathan's reading on what emotional context does he need to let go of. Alright. Alright, here goes. Hey, you know what? I don't care. Everybody judges. I'm gonna judge it. I am judging you, Jonathan. I am judging you hard. I'm judging you so judgy right now. I know, I'm a dork. Yeah, Regina says she likes funny, dirty jokes. Well, we're going to decide if it's funny or not. Yeah, we don't like dirty jokes just for the sake of dirty jokes. Anybody can make a funny, make a dirty joke. Hey, here's a dirty joke. A white horse jumped in the mud. That's a dirty joke. It's not very funny. Okay? We like funny jokes. So we'll see if Jonathan's funny or not. We're gonna wait for Jonathan to post his joke so he can focus on the reading, because I don't want him to miss out on it while he's typey. And I am going to be... You're laughing at my joke? My white horse jumped in the mud? I don't think that's very funny. And he's like, okay, that's cute. Haha. It's like a popsicle joke. I think the white horse jumped in the mud is kind of Is Jonathan still freaking typing? Oh my gosh, he is still freaking typing. You can't type that much into freaking YouTube. All right, well, I'm going to start doing your reading because you're still typing. So we have the Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. This is all coming across with work expectations. Okay, there's Jonathan. He says, there was this man employing a young local kid named Bubba to do yard work, and he noticed when the kid went to pee by the tree, he was very hung, so he asked his secret. Obviously, we're a pedophile joke. So he told the man, well, there's a secret. Every time before I go to sleep with a girl, I slap my dick on the headboard. So the husband decided to try it that night, and his wife replied, Bubba, is that you? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. That is worth, and because I'll tell you what that joke has given me.
Emotional damage.
Just saying. All right, so Jonathan, all this stuff here at the top is relating to work, okay? With the creativity and trying to make money and manifest your dreams, and you just keep pushing it and plugging on, and that seems to be an emotional cycle. Is that you're not following through on anything. You're just going through these dreamy cycles. You're going through these dreamy cycles. It's like, oh, hey, I've got an idea. This could be a great idea. I'm really going to think about how to put this thing together. And you're going through these elaborate plans in your mind, but before you implement the plans, it's like, let's cycle all back over again. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. This is the cycle, buddy. All right. Now, if we look here down below, what's the energies around you? 5 of Wands, the King of Wands, and then the King of Swords. So why are you going through this cycle, Jonathan? First of all, you're letting everybody else have their input. All right. Sometimes things need to go in the categories of none your business. All right. And, only turn around and talk to the people that you know are going to support you in your goals. All right. And that's what the next thing is. Find somebody who is already doing it, who's already accomplished in some areas, and then get mentoring and assistance and help with this King of Wands and King of Swords. Somebody who's already doing it, who can give you and teach you the tools to do it. All right. And that's the only way you're going to break these emotional cycles, buddy. That's the only way you're going to break these emotional cycles. Make sense to you? All right, Amy. Time to release some past bullshit and to let go of some past hurt. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the spell, we have 2 elements to our spell. We have our rose quartz skull, which represents the balance between your head and your heart, okay? Also, rose quartz is a stone of emotional healing, okay? And we are using that power to bring healing. Then we have what the wolf has affectionately termed the ball of shit, aka my ball of mahogany obsidian, which absorbs the negative bullshit. So this is for, in the right hand, I am blessing you with healing and balance. And in the left hand, I am pulling away from you these past hurts and grounding them out into the mahogany obsidian. So that's what I'm doing here. Now I get it that this is on, no, it is on the right hand side of your screen. So yeah, no, so right hand, left hand for you guys. All right. So Amy says, I think this past friendship's has ended. I've been dreaming about past friends. All right. Well, tell me in your own words that you are ready to release past hurt. And I will call last call. If anybody has a donation they wanted to get done, now's the time. If you've liked, subscribed, and shared and hadn't gotten your free card, besides Jasmine, I've got you on the list. But if you've liked, subscribed, and shared and hadn't gotten your free card, say shared, and I'll make sure you get it. So, Amy, in your own words, let me know that you are ready to release your past hurts. The reason I have you do it in your own words is so that you are participating energetically in this spell and are aligning yourself with me on the spell for you. There's a reason for everything that I do, good, bad, or otherwise. There's reasons. Amy says, I am ready to release past hurt that are keeping me from moving forward towards my highest self. We call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Lord and Lady, divine masculine, divine feminine. We call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all. Come and assist us in releasing the past hurt and clearing the heart of Amy Marie. Rose quartz skull, take hurt away in waning moon's soft gray. From Amy's heart, let pain depart, leaving room for a fresh start. Moon's decline, lend us your grace. Clear the shadows from Amy's sacred space, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Amy, I really feel like tears at this point. What you're grieving, what you're letting go of, Amy, is not the reality of the people or the person that's involved. It is the illusion of what you believed them to be, what you thought they were, or what they should have been. You are grieving the illusion, and the reality is that these old friendships were broken long ago when their true colors came out. Now is simply grieving the illusion. Focus in on the mahogany obsidian and allow your pain to go through there and receive the blessing of the balance of your heart and your mind. Oh, this one's strong, girl. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. Wow. This one was really strong. Blessings, my darling. Jasmine, are you still here? Regina, I know you're still here. Whew. Strong, strong, strong. Jasmine, let's see what your freebie 1 card is for today. That was some hella energy. Speaking of, Jasmine, you're going through a lot of emotional pain right now, but that pain is actually going to help you cut out a womb that has been festering within you, okay? It feels like hell. It feels like ass, this emotional pain, this whatever, but it is getting out something. Kind of like you have to, I don't know if you've ever seen like a motorcycle wreck, but one of the things that happens, or even a bicycle wreck, you get road rash. You fall down, you scrape your knee, and you get dirt and debris in it, you know? And to make it heal, you kind of got to get in there and scrub out all the dirt and debris. And that hurts like hell. If you've ever had a skin knee that you've had to clean out, and I swear to you, if you've ever been on a motorcycle and been down, and they've used one of them wire brushes to get the crap out of your womb, oh my God, you are talking about a whole new level of torture. Torture and pain. Jasmine, it hurts. It hurts, but it will help you cauterize that wound. It'll help you clear yourself out so that you may heal. I'm sorry for what you're going through. My heart is with you, dear. You hit that obsidian hard. Good. That's what it's there for. All right. And Regina. Regina, we have for you the 4 of Pentacles. All right. This is the time for you to hold on to your resources. Hold on to your thoughts. Hold on to your plans. Hold on to them and guard them well. Do not let anybody come in and steal your ideas, your thought processes, your wealth, your resources. You need to protect your shit. Okay? Don't let anybody come close that hasn't earned it. All right? Put things in the category of none your business. Okay? Sounds good, Amy. You're welcome. And not a problem, Jasmine. I'm sorry for the pains that you're going through right now. I can definitely, when I connect with your energy, I can definitely feel it. Know that we are here for you. Know that you are welcome to be a part of our community. And you know what? We have some wonderful chat groups in the Witch Coac chat. All right, so check out this group, Jasmine. And there is a chat group in there called Give and Get Support. So, come in there and talk to us and we'll be there for you. Okay. Not to mention some of the free teachings and stuff I'm doing. And if you guys aren't in the mentorship circle, well, maybe you should think about it, because it's a great place to give and get support on a deeper level. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm Lady Shiya, psychic, medium, Doctor of Divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit ladyshiya.com. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a little bit of information, helps and blesses you. And if anybody thinks about they'd like to join the mentorship circle, we'd love to have you. But even so, we have the free group that is everybody's favorite price. Free $99, the Witch Coach's Sanctuary Marketplace. I just posted the link, so join in. And we have, not only do we have support and community and stuff like that there as well, I have my lighter teachings that are there. And right now we are going through empathy exercises as a 6-week course that's being posted out every day. So hopefully you'll participate in that with us. And don't worry, we're only a few days into it, so you can catch up. Even if somebody joins on the 6th week, they can still start at their day one and go through it at their own pace, you know? Meanwhile, again, last call. If anybody would like to get a freebie 1 card and hasn't gotten theirs, let me know, because we are about to say night-night. Because the witch is tired. I've been working hard today. Check out the whatchamacallit? The page, Lady Shiya. Okay, go to facebook.com/Lady Shiya, and you will see over the next 20 days posts about narcissists and narcissism from a Jungian perspective. Not young like young person, but young as in Carl Jung, the amazing, wonderful father of modern psychology. One of them. You're welcome, Heather. I hope to meet you on Saturday. It'll be great. By the way, Heather, did you ever figure out what your pupper wanted? Nope. Well, keep working at it, because that's a great empathy exercise for you. And eventually, as you start to, and your pupper gets used to connecting with you energetically, you'll be able to understand there. So, all right, my loves. Meanwhile, merry meet, merry part until we merry meet again. We will see you sometime tomorrow, because I'm not going to be on Friday. We're going to be preparing for the show. So we're going to have a live tomorrow sometime. All right. So merry meet, merry part. Merry meet again. Blessed be y'all.